right, everybody, welcome back. Dr. Blumenthal back with you, the Bethesda office with natural transplants, and we are psyched today. Adrian is back with us. Adrian, good to see you, man.
Hey, man, how are you doing? Good to finally connect. I know we had a little bit of trouble.
I know. Yeah, so we're about 14 months after your surgery at this point, a little over a year.
Yeah, man, that's
and I honestly, I didn't even recognize it. I had to look and make sure the names matched. I was like, is that really you? You did have sort of a shaved, you had a real shaved head coming in, so it was a little bit different look. But that being said, the results are tremendous. But tell us sort of, and be honest, like we talked about, how was the year, the good and the bad? How'd it go?
It was honestly, you're going to get to the year anyway, so you might as well go ahead and invest in yourself.
Right.
For me, it went by really, really quickly. I had my head shaved coming into it because it was like so thin to the point where like I couldn't bear with it myself.
Couldn't do anything else with it, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I kept the shaved head for probably about 4 or 5 months, knowing that it would take, at least a solid like 6 months more than likely to start seeing some stuff.
Right.
So I shaved head, got some funny looks because of the scars, some funny stuff like that. But all things considered, outside of like the first couple of days were uncomfortable sleeping with like the airplane,
the neck pillow,
once you got the hang of that, it was fine.
Yeah.
And then I said 5-6 months I grew it out and just like haven't looked back since.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
It has one of those things that just the confidence that had come with it. I know you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, describe it. Describe sort of what it did for you.
I don't know, man. It just it made you feel like you used to, I guess, and like maybe even more so because you're maybe trying to compensate and like confidence to an extent. So now that you don't have to, you just walking around chest out, getting some Eagle waffles.
I love that. That's great. Yeah,
it's been life changing, and I would say it's one of the best decisions I've ever made for my hands down.
And you were out there spreading the word. We had a referral or two from you, which we always appreciate. That's very kind of you. And now you can sort of style your hair any way you want. We were talking about you can go left, you can go right, you can go back, forward. You can kind of you have a lot of options now.
I haven't had the problem in a long time, so it's just like, oh man, like I gotta get some product for
my
hair.
Yeah.
I do because like I've been rocking the shaved head for a while.
Yeah.
Before I came to you guys, they're always keeping it like very, very short to where like, there's really much that you can do with. But now
you wake up, you have messy hair. You actually have hair to be messy.
I got this curl in front. I don't know what to do with it.
Good problems to have. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Well, and no issues with the scar on the back. You said the barber, no one even sees it. Yeah.
And it comes up kind of organically, like at the end of the conversation.
Right.
That wouldn't have said anything. I would have never even noticed.
Very cool. That's awesome.
I've gone, I think pretty low to like a 1 or a 2.
Okay, that's good.
And it pokes out just for a second, but like a week or two later, you can't even. Yeah. So like I'd gone shorter than what you guys had recommended.
Yeah, usually we recommend a 3-guard or higher for about 99% of my guys can get away with a 3-guard. About half of my guys can get away with a 2-guard. For me, I can go a little bit shorter than a 2, and it hides mine. But with your hair type, a 2 is actually pretty good with your hair type. That's great, man. That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. So for you, just to sort of recap, and we'll put up the before pictures on you. But what we transplanted was your crown. That was your priority, actually. Priority number 1 was your crown area. We skipped kind of that middle bridge section, and then we did the first maybe 3 fingers or so of the hairline. So with some of the pictures that you showed, and you can actually see a little bit through the center area. That's not part that we did. And with time, we talked about that. Down the road, you may want to do that second coat of paint or another procedure if you lose more of your native hair. But the nice thing is you don't need to. That's the beautiful thing of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you kind of pose for us a little bit. And like I said, we're going to put up the before pictures as well, too. But just put your head down for me, chin to your chest, kind of look down. Yep. That's awesome. And then took maybe to the right or the left, pick a side and turn your head. Perfect. Love it. Very nice. And then other direction. Very cool. Man, looks awesome. Dude.
I'm so much. I was like trying to go into with realistic expectations. And this has just exceeded it. So much farther.
I love it, man. Congrats. It's fantastic. I love it. Keep in touch with us. Send us postcards and all that sort of stuff. All right?
Yeah, man.
We'd
for
love
sure.
to hear from patients.
I should say, for you guys, if somebody at home is watching this video on transplants. If you're in this niche area, man, just do it. Like I promise, it's one of the best decisions I've ever made for myself, and you're going to be there in a year anyway, so why not have a head of hair?
Man, I've walked the walk too, man, and I couldn't agree more, man. Just do it, and it is such an investment in yourself, and it's such an improvement. Yeah, I love it, man. You look fantastic. Congrats, and thanks for doing this and sharing your story with everybody.
Yeah, man. So we'll be in touch.
Yeah, man.
Maybe in a couple of years I'll come through for that second coach.
Absolutely. Like I said, the nice thing is you don't need to, but at some point, if you want to down the road, we're here for you.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, bye. Take care, Adrian. Thanks.
See you.
Call us now, 844-327-4247, and ask about our HUE and HUE Plus procedures, which move more hair than ever before. Hope to hear from you soon.